Good afternoon. My name is Jackie, and I am with HR Project Partners, and I am the guest host for Gale Force Winds, and we are at the Lab West Minex 2025 here in Labrador City and Wabush. This afternoon, I am interviewing here. I have a guest who is Peter Cameron. So, Peter, tell us about yourself and who you work for.
Okay, my name is Peter Cameron. I do business development for the Morris Group of companies. We're based in Lively, Ontario, just outside Sudbury, and our principal business is putting in turnkey workforce accommodations. So, we put in camps and then operate them to support resource projects.
So, Peter, are you across Canada? Are you, a national, international?
We have, especially the ownership group in the Morris Group, we have worked, I think, in almost every province except for maybe PEI. Currently, our businesses are focused in Ontario and Quebec, but with all the activity in Eastern Canada, and the far north, Nunavut, we're looking to kind of expand our offerings.
Awesome. So you're here for this conference. What are you hoping to get from it? I mean, there was a lot of excitement here today already. A lot of talk about expansion and the power lines, and what does this mean for your company?
Yeah, it's a good point. I haven't been back to Lab City since I think 2008, so it's been a while. Like I said, we've been focused in other parts of the country, but with the access to power, with the recent announcements, power has been kind of the limiting variable for the growth in the area. So we typically chase projects probably 4 to 10 years before they come to fruition. Yeah. So we're here to start relationships, meet some new people, look at the existing town, and I've only been here one day, but I've seen a lot, and people have been very accommodating.
That's amazing. Again, Labrador West was my home for 16 years, so for me it's like coming back home. And yes, people are very welcoming. There is a lot of opportunity here. Mm-hmm. And when you host a big event like this, it's exciting. You get a chance to network. So you folks provide camps. What else besides camps? Do you do apartments? Do you do modular buildings? Tell us.
Yeah, that's good.
Other parts of the business.
So in almost all of our projects, we work with local communities first. So I think in every major kind of rural project in Canada that we currently operate, we have an Indigenous partner. Most commonly with the development corporation from the local community. So it was important to come here and start those conversations. We're a little bit different. We're privately owned. I like to say we're a bit nimble in our industry. We operate some hybrid where we own a hotel. In the two cases where we own hotels, it's with our First Nation partners as equity partners in the hotel itself, and then we operate it, and quite often we add camp beds. So it's a hotel with some modular camp beds. It allows us to scale very economically, and typically that's to support an urban or semi-urban mine. So when projects are very remote, fly in only, we'll put a camp in and operate it. And if a project is semi-urban or urban, quite often we'll put in a hotel / camp, which, in listening to the conversations today about the limiting factors for a municipality like Lab City, it's of interest.
Yeah. So I guess your hope this week is to make more connections, do some networking, and certainly see what opportunities lie ahead for Morris Group Canada.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, we don't operate anywhere in Canada without having local relationships. So the most important part, we really need to know the provincial, municipal, get to know the mayor, get to know the client, the Indigenous communities, local suppliers. So, to bake the cake, you kind of need all the ingredients.
Absolutely. Well, that's a great way to summarize it. I really hope you have a great couple of days here and that you make some wonderful connections and you get to enjoy a bit of Labrador West.
Well, thank you very much for your time and interviewing me. I really appreciate it. And if the next few days are anything like the first, it'll be great.
Thank you.
Thank you.